go ahead and get started. Go ahead and find a sample real quick. And how you do that, you hit browse. You can scroll down to sample. You can go to your banks and anything that you have preloaded in there, you can go ahead and set that up. And then let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and take this first one. So now we want to go ahead and load it. Alright. Once you load it, it's in there. Alright, now if you hear that, number one, it don't start on time. So we want to go and set the start points. And what we want to do is come out of browse, click sampling. Alright, once you click sampling, you want to go to edit in the top left display. Alright, you click edit, then you got trim that's going to come up. You got your start and your end points. What you want to do is set, you're going to see it moving over here, the actual cursor or whatever. You want to set that to when the beat actually first come in, or wherever you want to start the loop at. I'm going to start it at the beginning. So we're going to go, let's see. And before we do that, let's come out of sampling. We want to go to sounds, right? Once you press, so both of these, browse and sampling, is going to be deselected. You want to press sounds and then press module. Alright, once you press module, voice settings is going to come up. You got polyphony, you got choke. You want to set your polyphony down to 1. And what this is going to do is only allow this to play one note at a time. So you won't have, say for instance, I'm going to put it back to 8 where that's the default. When I hit it, it's going to go, it's going to play, and then if I hit it again, it's going to overlap. So just listen. You hear it now. So it's doubling up. And what you don't want to do, you don't want your sample playing like that, because that jumble up crap, it just, it sounds horrible. So what you want to do is set your polyphony down to 1. Alright, now when you hit it, see? Now it's stopping. Alright, your choke group will be, come on, alright, your choke group would be, if you wanted this pad to cut off that pad, which I explained in my last video, so I'm not going to go into that, but I normally just set that to 1 anyway. Now you want to come out of there. So let's click off a module. Let's go back to the sampling tab. Alright, now that we got the sampling tab, you want to look over here to your waveform. Alright, when you hit it, now it's pretty much starting on B. That's a little bit better. They're probably gonna get tired of hearing that damn sample all over again, over and over again. But now that we got it set to the start point, what we want to do is, if we count it out, and right now I'm gonna explain how we count it, because a lot of people asking me, how do you get your 4 bars? All right, when I hit it, I'm gonna start the count. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1 bar. Then it's 2, 2, 3, 4. That's 2 bars. Then it's 3, 2, 3, 4. That's 3 bars. And then it's 4, 2, 3, 4. And that's 4 bars. So we want to go, it's a total of 16 counts that we want to count out. And everything should end right there at that 16 count, and it should go back to 1 again. If it don't go back to 1, then the sample is too long. So, that's what we got to try to figure out now. All right. So we're going to go ahead and start it off, and we're going to start counting. 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. And it should stop right there. But you see all that, the extraness at the end of it. So we need to fix that. We need to trim that down. All right, and how I do it, since I already got the start point set, now this is an easy way to do it, to find the loop. All right, what you want to do is come out of sampling again, right? Hit module again, so you got the voice settings screen come up again when you have polyphony and choke groups, pitch bend. You want to hit the right cursor, the right arrow key. That's going to take you over to, you got pitch and gate. You got the tune, you got the start, reverse, type. Type, you want to set that, twist the knob till it goes to ADSR. ADSR. And what that does is allow it to stop. Once you take your finger off the pad, it stops it. Alright, but what that also allows you to do is, this is a cool feature right here. When you go back to sampling, you're gonna be in the edit screen. Same way you was setting the start and the end points when you was trimming the sample. Now you want to go to, click over that right arrow one more time, and it's going to take you to loop. Alright, so the loop is disabled automatically. You want to turn that to enable. Alright, once you turn that to enable, you want to go to start. Alright, with the start, you need to set that as the same time as the start of the trim. So you can toggle back, like right now we're in the loop setting, press the left arrow, take you back to trim. Alright, on this particular sample, the trim start is 52,787. Now we want to set the loop start to 52,787. So we turn it. And if you want to get, like, if you're trying to get some fine dialing in, because a lot of times it's just going to go past the point, you're not going to be able to get it to it, you hold shift and then you twist it. And then that'll move it slower to where you can get it exact to where you want it to be. So it's 52,787. Alright, 52,787. That's the start of the sample and the start of the loop. Alright, so when we hit it, it starts right where it's supposed to start at. And now when we loop it, see how it's off? Because that last part is not exactly 4 bars. So that last part, we need to set the end loop point so it could start at the end of that 16th note or 16 hit or 4th bar. All right. So what we got to do is find that point right there. And how you do it is you want to go to the end point of the loop. And this is what you're going to be working with now. Just everything else is set up. So you're just going to be working with the end loop point. And you want to just make sure that that loops at the 4th bar. So you just hold it, hit it, hold it. Alright, so you see it's still a little bit too long. So you want to keep on twisting it. A lot of times you can look at the wave and see probably around where it's supposed to end at, but sometimes you might not be able to. So we're gonna do it, pretend like we don't know where it's ending at. So we're gonna go ahead and hit it again. So it's still a little bit too long. You want to twist it back some more. And maybe I should be counting it out. I'm gonna count it out. That way y'all understand what I'm saying also. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. And it's a little bit too long. So we're gonna cut it back a little bit more. Alright. I'm gonna try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. See, it's just about there. So let's try it again. Let's see. Let's count it out again and see if that's it. 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So that's a little bit too quick. It's ending a little bit too quick. So I'm gonna zoom in. And how you zoom in? This first knob right here on the right display. You want to zoom in, twist it. The second knob over will scroll. So you can see exactly where the point is at. So alright. So we're gonna take it and we're gonna, let's see. Go about right there. Now we're gonna hit it, count it over again and see how it comes out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. And that's pretty much it, man. Like if you get it like that, you might, you still can go in a little bit more, zoom in a little bit more, and get it fine to where it's chopped right on, on the one. But now, since we got that set up like that, we're gonna go to. All right, let's remember this number 489171, and you can write it down if you have to or whatever. Because now we're gonna set the end point of the sample. So all you want to do is continue to stay in the same sampling tab. You want to hit the left arrow going back that way. That's going to take you back to the trim screen. All right, so that number is 489,171. 489,171 should be your end on your trim. All right, so let's go ahead and set that. 489,171. All right, remember, hit shift, hold shift, and twist it when you want to get it direct. So I got at 489 now, 096. So I'm holding trim to get it to 171. All right, it's 489, 171. And sometimes, like it just happened to me, if you take the loop, the end point ahead of where the loop point is at, it's gonna move the loop point up. So if you do that, remember to go back and take your loop point back to the same point that you had the end, the end of the sample at. Because other than that, I'll do it real quick so you can hear it. It's a little bit faster, but you really can't really tell, but you want to make sure that is exact. So it's 489,171. So we want to set that loop point back to that again. And basically all you have to do, you don't even have to press nothing, just take the loop endpoint and twist it to the right, and that's going to take it to the end of the sample, and then it's going to automatically stop because the loop can't go past where the sample is ended at. All right, now that we got that, what we want to do is, you're still in the sample tab. All right, now you could take audio. We'll go to your right screen, hit audio. Now you want to truncate it. What truncating is doing is trimming it down, all the extra stuff that was at the beginning. The sample didn't start on the one, and then all the end that was left, which is, it had that last little, couple of beats or whatever at the end where it wasn't making it a complete 4-bar loop, or it was too long. Now you want to hit truncate, and truncate trims everything all the way down. Now what you can do is go back to loop. Well, you're in the sample screen or whatever. Let me see. Oh, you got to come out the audio. Hit audio to exit out that after you trim. Now it's going to take you back to the loop screen. Now what you want to do is disable loop. That way it's not looping anymore. Alright. Then you want to come out the sample screen. Go back to where it has sound and modules on the left side. So you're not in browse, you're not in sample. Now you want to make sure sound and modules is selected. Look down again where we had, you had the pitch. It started off at voice settings. You clicked over one more to the pitch gate screen. Alright, under you got tune, start, reverse, type. Under type, set it back to 1 shot. Now once it's on 1 shot, you hit it, it's going to play all the way through. Alright, that's the 4-bar loop right there. You probably could get it a little bit more exact if you want, like I said, if you wanted to zoom in and really dial in on it. But that's a complete 4-bar loop. That's how you get it. And then in my next video, I'm going to show you how to incorporate that into making a beat. So this is going to be a series. The first video is about how to find the loop. Alright, the next video, I'm going to show you how to, speed it up or manipulate it, and then keep it on beat and chop it or however we're going to do it. But I just wanted to get this out there. Again, this is going to be a series, so make sure y'all stay tuned. I'm going to show y'all how to make a beat from beginning to end. Sample based beat from beginning to end. If you have any questions, you want to see any more videos, check out or hit me up on Twitter, AGGotBeats. That's my username. I got my Facebook, AGGotBeats. If you want to connect with me, on all the social media networks or whatever, you can go to my website, aggotbeats.com, and you can link up with me from there to anywhere that I'm at. I want to thank y'all for y'all support. Please continue to watch my videos so I can continue to make them. Leave comments and rate, subscribe, and that's pretty much it, man. And like I said, I really appreciate y'all support. I'll holler at y'all. Peace.